welcome everyone to ChessWhiz TV episode 419. I'm your host, The Wiz. Today we're going to play Crazy Start Positions 3. It's 3 because we've had 2 previous episodes like this with some crazy start positions. So if you like this episode today, be sure to search the YouTube channel for Crazy Start Positions. You'll get episodes 1 and 2 and see some other something. I don't know what you'll see. So if we go to this website, lidchess.org, we can set up a position. So if you're watching live right now, you can set up positions and challenge me. I have 3 challenges, so they all say from position, so let's take one of them. Let's start off with Aiden's position. Whoa, this is blowing my mind. Aiden, I hope I got the white pieces. I do, so I'll just make some amazing capture. What can I capture here? Okay, so these can't capture anything. These can't capture anything. That can't capture. This can. What? Whoa, we cannot capture anything in this position, as far as I can tell, which means I better just promote a pawn, but I'm not protecting any promotion squares. This is amazingly stupid. Okay, well then let's just check the guy in the face. That seems like kind of a fork between the knights, but they're all kind of defended heavily, so we'll have to see if we can get anything out of that. Let's see what happens here. Stefan in the chat right now says, I know that King's Crusher is streaming right now. If you don't know, King's Crusher is a great streamer, and one of the nice things about him is his opponents make moves. Unlike this opponent right here of mine. Oh, look at that. He's made a move. Okay, so let's capture with the pawn and then have 2 pawns like this. Seems pretty powerful. Now, King's Crusher, he's been streaming for years. I think he just takes bathroom breaks. He basically streams all the time. So that's pretty cool. If you want to go watch him, you should do that because we're just going to play crazy start positions here. You can also find him on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, there's a lot better things you can watch. For example, you could watch Ma Long play table tennis. And that's way, way more impressive than what we're going to do here. But sometimes impressive isn't what you need. What you need is just sit down, enjoy a nice, relaxing moment with someone you know very well but actually have never met. Now that's what you need sometimes. Looks like I'm in check here. So should I just move out of check? It seems like I might get checkmated if I move. No, I'm not going to get checkmated. So let's actually just see how this goes if you don't capture the knight. This push looks like it could be powerful, right? Because this is guarded, but then this promote. No, I push he could actually take this. Maybe this push is where it's at, because then I can. Well, this is actually interesting. Weird. How is this interesting? Oh, I've blundered my knight. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so this check actually looks kind of like some kind of a checkmate here. Let's see what we can do. Because I've got this knight to this position, which is pretty deadly. Is he just gonna die right now? Yeah, is this checkmate? Is this checkmate? Oh, great start to the show. Thank you so much for blundering, Aiden, walking into that one. If you had moved your king this direction, I don't know what I would have done. I'd have to time travel to just see what I'm doing and then travel back and be like, okay, guys, this is what I did. Then I would do it. Otherwise, I'd be hopeless. We got some other challenges here. Let's look at the next position. Let's not waste time. Desadre is our next opponent, and he has filled the chessboard with various items. I hope I'm white. It seems to be a recurring theme. Hope I'm white in this game because whoever moves first is going to do some kind of a capture. But it looks like I'm the black pieces. That's no problem. I'll just get second place in this game. Good luck. I'll type in the chat here. Hello to those people in the chat. What do we have going on right now? This room, what does it say? Keep stuttering. Keep stuttering for me, though it might be my internet. He says, please keep stuttering, ChessWhiz. It's your turn. It's your turn. This is the one downside to this show is my opponents don't make any chess moves. Other than that, we got something going here. Let's see. Justin Bieber is possibly a smart man. He got loads of success. That's a really, really wise observation, I think. It's very easy to look at people who have been more successful than you and blame luck or blame some illicit behavior, such as driving too fast and saying, you know, if I were a bad person, I'd be successful like him, or if I got really lucky, I'd be successful. And you're just making excuses. I mean, you're not Justin Bieber. Admit it. Probably. I mean, Justin, you might be watching right now, in which case, go drive cars too fast. You're really good at that. I'm going to abort this game because we're not getting a lot of chess out of it. Let's try this next one here. If you want to play your own custom position, no space on this chessboard. That's awesome. I hope I'm the white pieces. Oh, okay. This is kind of awful for me. But his king is down here. Maybe I'll just checkmate that while I'm waiting for something cool to do. Let's see. Yeah, it's very wise to say that successful person actually might have something going for him. What I've noticed actually is it's the hidden fact of, should I take one of these things? The hidden fact of successful people like Justin Bieber, who, you know, has a lot of fans, probably known watching this channel because the people who like this channel are people who like to think, and the people who like Justin Bieber are not the people who like to think, generally speaking. Not always true, just generally the case. Let's throw this check in here, because let's check on that check, and then we'll take this pawn with something. Maybe with a knight. Yeah, with a knight. Oh, I'm feeling powerful, because look, bishop is attacking bishop. This position is transforming into an equally stupid position with fewer pieces. Okay, I'm forked again. But to actually say, you know what? I say that all the time. You know what? And then I forget what I was saying. But Justin Bieber and many other successful people, here's what really stands out to me about them that may be the secret to success. Okay, are you ready for the secret to success? This is why you're watching this show instead of King's Crusher, because all he does is like checkmate his opponents. But what I do is I tell you the secret to success while blundering on the chessboard. If I take this, then the next one is check. So that's pretty cool. Let's have a sip of this urine here. Nothing like drinking urine from a vase. Wake you up in the afternoon. Let's see. The secret to success, as far as I can tell, which is not very far. The secret is... You ready? You ready for the secret? Hold on. Let me wipe the sleep out of my eyes. Okay, now we're ready for success. I've got some bishops here. I got some knights. I got 3 attackers. So let's take this guy out for dinner. Take. Oh, I also have this. Oh, well, that's a delicious looking bishop. Maybe I should just take that and then do other stuff later. Wow, a lot of capturing going on here. I wonder if I'm winning. Anyway, the secret to success that I've noticed that these people have very commonly is a very, very strong work ethic. Very, well, how would you say it exactly? They have a willingness and even a desire to work harder than most people. Of course, that's not the answer that you want to hear, because the reason that a lot of people want to get rich and famous is so they don't have to work hard, right? Because you're like, oh, I have to get up, I have to go to work. If only I were Justin Bieber, and then I would just like sing a little bit and then drive cars really fast. It'd be so much easier. Oops, I'm running out of time. Oops. Let's see. But that's actually what stands out to me if you study these people is that they work hard. I mean, they practice more than you practice. They travel, which is work for them. I know that sounds weird, but they're on the road more than you'd be willing to. If you traded places with Justin Bieber and you're like, wow, girls love me. Big difference from right now, okay? So I'm Justin Bieber, and I'm like, what do I need to do right now? I need to get up early and get on the road and go to this concert and sing, and then afterward I need to do these autographs, or maybe it's before, I don't know, because I've never been to a Justin Bieber show. I'm not really into Justin Bieber. His music's pretty good, right? But I'm not like, oh, I gotta go see Justin Bieber. So let's see. Yeah, the rook's here. But what would happen, I think, if you traded places with him, is that you'd get kind of burned out. You'd be like, you know what? I got enough money. I don't need to go sign those autographs. I think I'll just go drive too fast. That would happen to us. I think if you traded places with any of these successful people that you envy, like, for example, Elon Musk, who's the CEO of 2 companies at the same time right now and is worth several tens of $billions, you're like, wow, if only I were Elon, I could just kick back and relax. No, Elon, I guarantee, works much harder than you do. I mean, he gets up early and he works hard. So that's the choice he makes. What was I saying? Oh, it seems like we're playing some chess here. That doesn't matter. That's the secret to success. Oh, there's another ingredient, by the way, which is to be super mad smart. That also really helps. Definitely for Elon. He's what? Look at that! Look at that beautiful checkmate. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I'm just moving my chess pieces and then bam, out of the sky. Checkmate. That's a cool checkmate right there. Who's winning, though? Count up the score. Okay, so I got 5 rooks. He only has 4. Man, now I'm hit by a rook. Okay, now let's count the pieces. I got 3. He's got 5. Okay, so he's ahead 2 pieces for a... Oh, but I've got a pawn. It's a tie game. Why are you checkmating me, man? We're totally tied. It's actually an equal amount of material. Just goes to show that material possessions is not everything. You also need eternal life, and then you will be set. I would say set for life, but it'd be more like set for lives, if you know what I mean. Okay, I got the white pieces here, and this is another mad mess. What I've noticed, though, is that there's queens. Let's not lose them. So we're going to start by capturing the things capturing my queens. Wait a minute here. His queens aren't even under attack. And I just lost a queen. What a ripoff. And he's got more rating points. Did you just set this position up with more rating points? Like, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give ChessWhiz like 1,700 or like 400, whatever he needs. And then I'm going to give myself 2,100. It's so imbalanced. That's what he just did. And plus, he put my queens under attack. So this is NP, which stands for no problems. Let me try again. This is OP. I was off by one letter, which stands for overpowered, which is lingo for like, this isn't fair. If you don't know OP, it also stands for opening post, which is one that threw me off for a while. But if you read things on the internet, people talk about the OP or OP, and that's the opening post of the post that you're reading. At first, I was like, this is an overpowered thing you're writing. But no, OP means two different things. So OP also means overpowered. So if you're like balancing a computer game, you're like, what? You're using Zerglings? OP. And then you're just like, okay, we agree. No one's going to use Zerglings again. They're OP, right? So that's what that means. OP. Generally, you just say it when you lose as a way to complain, but that's just because you're you. I don't complain about my situation. What I do is I get out there and improve it. That's why I have only 2 queens and he has 4, because I'm still improving this position. I'm not done yet. I'm still improving it. You got to give me some time here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fork him. First, I'm going to take this knight for free. Did he capture something? Only a bishop. Who needs bishops? Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fork him. And then I'm going to checkmate him. You see that? In 2 moves, I'm going to checkmate him. And this guy's only 2,100, so he's going to fall for it. That looks like a free thing, too. What is this guy doing? Did he capture something else? He didn't even capture anything. What a putz. What a total putz. Okay, if I take this with the rook, then I'm pinned. What's taking this guy so long? I mean, why is he making these weird moves? This is weird. This guy's weird. Totally, I'm not weird. I'm totally not weird. If this is your first episode, you're like, wow, this guy's the most normal person I've ever seen. He's like playing chess and coming up with these epiphanies at the same time. So normal. But this opponent, he's pretty weird. What we've got going on in the chat right now is the Hyperloop. They're talking about the Hyperloop, which is this thing that Elon Musk is building as part of his hard work ethic, which is like a super fast thing that goes super fast. They're talking about that. Some people say it's not possible. Some people say it is possible. New to you is in the chat. He says, first time watching your stream. Hey, great username. I can tell that you named yourself because your parents would never have named you that. It's spelled N0TEU. Oh, I lost another queen. How often do you get to say that? Another queen. My life is not the best it could be right now. Let's see. There's a knight hanging. I could capture a pawn. Oh, I'm cheered up now. Look, a free pawn, guys. I don't need my queen. Look, I could even move this and lose my rook. Okay, so let's capture this way. I just took a pawn for a knight. I mean, I just made a trade. Look, Dad, I made a trade. Okay. YouTube says, first time watching your stream. Love the YouTube videos, and I came at the right variant. Oh, okay. That's not what that means. First time, he's found the YouTube videos. How do you find the YouTube? You know what's funny about the YouTube channel? Is that my stats, this guy's going to destroy me. Oh, wait, he's disconnected. See the little gray dot up there? This is my chance to beat him. If he just doesn't come back, I'll defeat him with my superior internet connection, which is pretty rare because my internet is awful these days. But better than his, so yeah, online. Oh, no, he's back. Oh, saw a great joke the other day. It's like, my girlfriend left me because of my awful Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions. Never mind. I think the punchline is I'll return, which is funny because it's awful, because it should be I'll be back, but never mind. I completely forget I ever said that. I've just made myself look like a fool, which I hate doing. I hate making myself look like a fool. That's why I do this show, is because I'm so dignified up here, making my chess moves, blundering my queens. It's like this is the way to impress people pretty much in life, is to get on the internet and make some bad chess moves. If you're wondering, how do I impress people? What should I do? Should I become a world famous musician? Maybe I should start a chess channel. There you go. That's where it's at. Here's how you do it. You turn on your computer, and then you eat something. And then you go to Reddit and you read some posts, and then you're like, man, it's 1 in the morning. So you read some more posts. That's pretty much how you do it. Sorry. I'm sorry that's how you do it, but it really is. Oh, illegal move. This guy won't even let me cheat. He's such a stickler. So I have 1 queen at this point, and he has 4. Do you guys think that's enough? 1, 2, 3. I do have a lot of knights. I have a excessive quantity, but I'm just gonna resign this game. This isn't even fun. Desadre. I'm not even doing this with you again. Let's see. We got way more better options. More better is one of my favorite phrases, by the way, and I almost used it correctly there. I don't want to waste time with this though. I'm important in this game. Smiley face. I'll send him a smiley face. You see that over there? That smiley? Yeah. He sends me a frown, which I don't care about. I make people frown. They're not me. I'm not unhappy right now, so why does it matter if you are? Let's see. We've got, this is somewhat interesting. Hello, says Program Fox. Program Fox. It's pretty fun to say that, isn't it? Let's see what we're doing here. We're doing this. So what we're doing is we're turning off the camera and the audio. And of kind of a double whammy rook blunder. So how many queens do I need to win this game? I should probably keep my number of queens up a little bit better this game. Like I was running a little low on queens, so let's improve that. One person in the chat says, do others watch ChessWhiz because he is funny? Man, looks aren't everything. Come on. Maybe he doesn't mean funny looking. He's not funny. It was a joke. 1 queen is all you need. How do I challenge you, says New to you. Yeah, this guy, he's on top of it. And by that I mean his chair. You go to this website, lichess.org. Some people think it's pronounced lichess, but those people are wrong. And then you do the thing with the thing. Pretty much you've challenged me. Look at all these challenges. You know why I do this? Because of these challenges. Everyone on earth wants to feel accepted by their community. And so this is the way I feel accepted, because I'm actually a super nerd with no friends. So how do I get accepted by my community? Well, I'll get back to you on that. I don't really know. Let's see. If I check him, then he'll be in check. That's pretty good. I could put another queen in here. That's a lot of queens. Okay. So, then he's going to no, if they'll lose a piece, he didn't get nothing for it. So he probably won't do that. I can also play here, which that would make it his turn. So that would kind of relieve me of the pressure right now. Yeah, let's go that way. Yeah. I love relieving myself. Let's see. This cracked me up for sure. Coffee and ChessWhiz. Good combination. Yeah. This isn't the best chess on the internet. For that, what you need is a computer that plays chess. But those computers don't say stupid things while they play. You could design a computer that says stupid things while playing better chess than this, but it just wouldn't be the same as ChessWhiz. It would be better. So you just have to live with that. Let's see. Now I've moved almost all my knights. Let's go for the triple knight combo movement. And now I've moved 3 of my 3 knights. 100% success on knight movement. I'm stabbed in the face again. No, look, I think that's just a free bishop. No, it's guarded. You see, I'm expressing my thoughts. It's important for people to do that. It's important. It's part of my therapy. Let's see. He's moving there, so now I could take that for free. So now a checkmate. Oh, well, it's check anyway. That's something. Checkmate. Okay. And now he's almost dead. Just a few more decades and he'll run out of life. It's sad but true. Program Fox probably has 5 decades left, maybe 6. And then he's gonna die for sure. Okay, let's see. This move, maybe. Yeah, sometimes I look at old people isn't it sad? Realizing you're about to die, and then I realize, wait a minute. I'm about to die too. It's just, instead of dying, I'll just get old first and then die if I'm lucky. Or I'll just maybe just die first and then never get old. Either way, it's so depressing. And then I'm like, why? No. And then I don't really say anything to them because it's kind of rude to tell people, aren't you sad that you're really old? That's not very polite, I've learned. So I've stopped doing that. But it's still an interesting question. What I found is that old people aren't less unhappy, more happy. They aren't. What I'm trying to say is, check, I got your queen. Yeah, they're not really affected by the fact that they're They're old. I don't know whether they're just like in denial or they just not mentioning the fact that they're super depressed. I don't know, but it's a thing. I'll let you know when I'm old. What's it like? Stefan knows. He's like in his 50s. He's in the chat right now. He's like, man, I can barely watch this chess. I'm so old. I'm not trying to make you feel bad though, Stefan. I think you're a cool guy. You're a cool guy. You got some coffee. You got some ChessWhiz. Nothing personal. You're just old. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Check. I think I can win a pawn here. Hold on, guys. I think I've got it. Okay, let's do the doubly triply thing with the bishops. And is this gonna do just checkmate right here? Let's do it. Let's find out. Checkmate. Almost. Wait, I have extra queen. I have more queens than he does. How did that happen? It's a miracle of miracles. Let's go here. Look at all those queens. I'm winning. One is a lot of queens if your opponent hasn't got no queens at all. Oh, 2 notifications. I was thinking, oh, is somebody following me? No, don't run out of time. Someone's following me. This is so loving of them. And it wasn't. It was a notification from Lowe's Improvement Center. Like, your order is scheduled to be delivered because I'm buying something from them. Something huge. I think it's your mom. Ha! I just insulted you. What are you going to do about that? Your mom is so large, she's being delivered from Lowe's Home Improvement Center. Why did I just do that? Now I'm going to die later. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't laugh. It's not very nice. I mean, if she lost weight, then I would, oh, I'm getting forked and skewered. Look at this. Look at this. I just walked into this fork. It was so kind of him to not, like, destroy me with this brilliant move, forking my queen and pinning my queen with a discovery pin checkmate. Ah. Final defended, I guess. This is weird. He has 2 attackers, but one of them's pinned, so I'm good. I'm such a good chess player. Sometimes when it's my turn, I move before I run out of time. So good. Okay. See what else is going on. Stefan says, I guess Wiz is not even 30. Oh, I appreciate that compliment. What you're saying is, I'm not very good at surviving because I haven't done it for very long. I appreciate that. Chatting with a chess program is a great idea. That's an older comment. Did he just miss mate? Yes, I miss mating. Thank you for mentioning that. Oh, you mean on the board. Oh, it's checkmate. Oh, very good. Checkmate. My lower lip tasted good at the time. I got distracted. Note is ready for a challenge. Let's see what he throws in here. A mountain of pawns. Mountain of pawns. This is good. Oh, I have the black pieces. Well, I'll move second. That's okay. What's going to happen here? Can you move from here to here? That's the big question. Like, I don't care who's going to capture most pawns first sooner. What I matter is bishops. Never mind. Sometimes I say things that don't make sense. Such as when my mouth is moving. That's, oh, you can't do that. That's usually about the time that I'm making no sense at all. Whoa, captures and things. Let's do this way, because then I will have an extra pawn. I think I'll have an extra pawn. Yeah. Okay, so how many pawns do I have? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't know if I can count this high. Let's do it by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pawns. That was a lot easier. That's your life pro hack tip for the day. Count by twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yes, I'm hit by a pawn. It's actually a super smart trick that Justin Bieber probably does that all the time. It's like, you know what, guys? With my billions of dollars, I'm counting them by twos. Actually, I don't think he has even a billion. The poor guy. He's like, oh no, I only have 95 million. He's like 200 million, I think, which is a lot more than 95 million. For you guys, you're like, wow, $1 million, $1 billion. Those sound the same. Did you know that our last president, Obama, he actually used the phrase millionaires and billionaires to mean like rich people, but there's such a difference between millionaires and billionaires. It's like saying people with $5 and $5,000, the poor people. Like, does that sound different to you? Or how about like people with $1,000 in their savings account and people with $1 million in their savings account? That's the proportion, because a million is 1,000 times less than a billion. I'm trying not to get captured by this night. So you just multiply by 1,000 to get the difference. That's a lot. That's a lot. So it's really, stop attacking my rugs. To say millionaires and billionaires, it's a real, I don't even know the word. It's so, you know? I don't know, you wouldn't get it. You have to be a billionaire first, and then you'd understand. billion is a lot of money according to the people in the chat. Yes. Yes, it is. If I had $1 billion, you know what I would do? ChessWhiz TV, I wouldn't even stop. See, the reason I say that is now you don't know if I actually have $1 billion and I'm just doing this anyway. Yeah, that's actually true. Well, I don't have every $1 billion. I just have like a few, but just a few billion. I'm taking all the things here. This is fantastic. Thank you, Note, for giving me all these free things. Got some rooks. I think I can win this game. What should we talk about? Something else I noticed. I'm a great noticer. Let's move this knight up here. I notice things left and right. Mass. I'm a mass noticer. What if I better guard this square, right? The one thing he can do is check me. Don't want to allow that. I'm actually really bad at noticing things, which is why I say I'm good at noticing things, because if you just deny your weaknesses, they don't exist, according to some people. Okay. Yeah, I guess the show's over. I'm out of things to talk about. You got to give me some ideas. Hey, whoever's still in the chat and hasn't turned it off because there's better things to watch, what should we talk about right now? Because this chess position is really dry. I mean, anytime you've got 1,000 billion, anytime you're a millionaire or a billionaire when it comes to chess pieces on the board, it's a little boring. So you need something to keep you interested. Let's talk about a Google. Hey, very good spelling. Did you guys know that Google is spelled Googol? And there's a company that's not a word, Google, like LE on the end. And that, you know how that company got named? It's because Larry and Sergey, they were like, what should we name our company? We should name it Google, because Google is a big number. And they didn't know how to spell it. And they're like, oh, well, let's just call it this. And by the time they realized they had totally misspelled the word, they had already named it the wrong thing. Cool story. I know that because Larry Page is a friend of mine. He's my co-billionaire, if you know what I mean. Oh, checkmate. Well, let's play another game. We've got Iden. We've got Kota. Let's look at Kota's position. His time control's all wrong, and we're not going to play it. Cool position. Smiley face, and then we'll just leave because I'm a rude jerk. Let's see what else is in here. We've got Skumar. Let's refuse his position. Oh, this actually looks kind of interesting. Not fairly boring. Nice position you have there. I can pretend like I can see into his house. Let's abort that one. It's not that I don't want to play it. It's that we only have time for like 1 or 2 or maybe 12 positions left. So we can't play all of them. So we might as well look at them and then just, oh. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now that right there, that's a position. Smiley face to you. I'm not going to waste my time with you, though. Nothing personal. You're just not worth my time. That's not personal. It's personal. It's totally personal. You ever heard someone say, no offense, but, and then they continue that with something like, no offense, but you are so ugly. People say I'm ugly till they find out how much money I make. Then they say I'm ugly and poor. This is interesting. This is a good position. I'll play this one. Let's get my knight over here so I can trade it for your getaway pawn. And then let's get away with my own pawn here. That last position, it was probably like, would you like to be white or black? And he clicked random or something. So he had only a knight. And he meant to take the whole army. That was kind of funny. I got nasal passage issues that you don't want to hear about. I need some more urine. So there's someone in the chat who says, can you tell me the weirdest music you've ever listened to? This is none other than Trigon Tatre's 33. He says, I need the weirdest music. Hey, I just forked some knights. That's pretty cool. Because I need to find something new. That's an interesting thing. Well, I've been listening to some music recently with my ears, and what I've noticed is some music is better than others. But what I actually like is some of that newer stuff. The stuff that's like this. That kind of music. Pretty good, right? So I would recommend AU5. It's A5. AU like the symbol for gold. Everybody knows that. That's what I would recommend. If you like that kind of music, which maybe I didn't sell it for you. Maybe you're like, now that you've shared what that music is like, I don't think I'll check out that guy. If you like some more calm music, I check out Midas, Mitis. Pretty good artist. A little bit more relaxed there. Some good grooves. And if you want even more relaxed than that, maybe some Blackmill. That's a good artist too. Okay, he's not taking my rook for free, so that's great. Let's fork another pair of knights here, and I'll look at the board in a few minutes. What else? If you want something on the harder side, you might like Diamond. I'm just kidding, because Diamond is hard, get it? But that's not music, so never mind. Yeah, I think those are some good suggestions. Check those out. Zed is a good one, but yeah, good song by Zed. No. Another good artist is Porter Robinson. You should check him out if you like those kinds of musics. And if you want a specific song suggestion, I think you're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to get that from somewhere else. Man, this show is so bad. It's like the goodness of this show is that it's bad. Because most shows are like, you know what I need to do? I need to make a good show today. And the ChessWhiz is like, who cares about good shows? I'll just destroy my show with this weird comment that makes no sense. And that's what's good. That's like the essence. Like, describe ChessWhiz TV for me. I mean, what's it like? Because I've seen some chess players, and like what they try to do is like they try to make good moves and they talk about their moves and they explain what they're thinking because they're using their brain, and that's what I like. So tell me, what's ChessWhiz TV like? And you'll be like, well, no. Well, this guy, he's constantly cheating, for one thing, and he makes no sense. And he doesn't really try to make good moves. He just, like, when it's his turn, he's like, oh, I'm playing chess right now, and he makes a move, and then he keeps on, making stuff up. Did I just lose another piece? Who cares? I don't need pieces to win this game. That's like the essence of ChessWhiz TV right there. There goes a knight. Who cares? I don't need knights. Look at how many knights I have. 4 knights. That's a lot of knights. And they're all mine, which is pretty unusual. Usually, if you're playing the 4 knights, there's like at least the opponent has some of them, but no, he has 3, and they're all his. Did I get myself forked here? Let's see. Should I care about this position? No, I don't. I don't think I should. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get old and die whether I win this or not, and so are you. So it doesn't really matter who wins this. I mean, let's be realistic here. I mean, we're just gonna forget. We're going to forget completely who won this game. In fact, I think tomorrow you'll be like, who won that game? I don't even remember that game. Was there a game? Was there a game on ChessWhiz TV? I don't think there was. It would be so gone. And that's one day. Imagine 1 year later, like 100 years later, after you're like just a bunch of bones, or 1,000 years later, this game matters so nothingness. It's like, no wonder the guy pays no attention. It's completely meaningless. So, I'm in checkmate. It doesn't matter. I don't care if I'm in checkmate. The game doesn't matter. I would like to win, though, so let's give him some time so I can enjoy his slow and painful death. If there is one nice thing about chess, it's watching the opponent hurt. That is one nice thing. I played Pandemic, and that's this game where everyone's on the same team. Boring. I'm not kidding. There's actually a game where everyone is on the same team. If you've never heard of that before, you probably sound like a person watching this show right now. You probably think, however, which is a different thing to do than sound, like that kind of thing would never be done. Everyone on the same team. It turns out that that's what life is like, actually. It's full of people on the same team, and if you can't learn to play on a team, you will fail at life, which is a lot like succeeding in life after it's over, but during, you can notice some differences. What am I trying to do? Get pinned? Oh no, I'm pinned again. Keep getting pinned. This is stupid. Everyone's on the same team, and the problem with a game like that is nobody loses, because I thought what I liked in games is winning. I thought, oh, you know what I really like? Winning. But I was wrong. It was an illusion created by the fact that there's other players in the game. What I really like is other people losing while I'm winning. Let that sink in. Like, it doesn't matter that I win. What matters is you lose while I win. Oh, he's used up all his time again. Oh well, I've got an extra rook and a pawn or 3, so this is the kind of position I like. That's why some people think resigning is bad manner. Which, I can kind of see that. I don't really think it is. I mean, I think you should be allowed to resign in any position you want. It's not like you're being rude because you resign. Some people consider that to be rude, but I don't. Checkmate. Think that. We've got 4 challengers right now. You can see some of them, but the Opera Wesson guy, he's 2600. So let's peek at these others and then finish out the game with the Opera Wesson, and then we'll. Oh, Crepuscular. That's a cool position that we're not going to play. Bishops against knights. Cool. We'll have to do that another time if I'm still alive. Let's check out Aiden's position. That's a pretty cool position that we're not going to play. A lot of queens. We've had a lot of queens today. We also have Joey Dunn. Sorry we didn't get to you, Joey, because that's a lot of queens too. These guys have a knack for putting in a lot of queens. And then the last but not least, actually last but most, is Opera Wesson 2609. 2609 fills the board with stupidity. And he gets to move first, of course, because he needs that, right? I'm going to beat him otherwise. Hello, smiley face. This is a really interesting phenomenon, actually, is that if there was a guy rated 1100 who set this thing up for me, and he's like, okay, I'm setting up the position. Okay, I'm ready. Here you go. And he gave me this position. I would think it was a stupid position. Like, stupid. This is what I would think. First I go like this, and then I say, stupid. But with Opera Wesson doing this, you know what I think about Opera Wesson? He is a fill in the blank. I mean, he's all those things that you're thinking I might be about to say. So, hey, look, I can save my queen, kind of maybe. So suddenly the position becomes really awesome. Like, whoa, this is oh, I didn't save my queen after all. This is a position that Opera Wesson set up. Whoa, this is such a cool position, right? This is a very, very strong phenomenon because humans are herd animals, which means they travel in groups, they socialize with each other, and they generally try to fit in with society and do what other people around them are doing. And when that comes to chess positions, which doesn't sound very related, but hear me out here. You don't have a choice because well, I guess you close the video. Other than that, you don't have a choice, right? So you have to hear me out. So here's what I'm about to say. I'm about to say something. Hold on. Okay, it's coming into my brain, and now it's coming out. We want to admire the popular positions because then we're with the group. If other people seem to be liking a certain position, then we're going to be like, that's a good position right there. It's kind of moving with the crowd. And it might sound like the wrong thing. Like, why should you just like the popular position? You should like the good position. But there's some reasons that we should like just the popular ones, just because they're popular. It has to do with not going extinct. But when it comes to this chess position, we all kind of like it because it's from this popular guy, 2609. He's so popular. How did he get more queens? He really took my queen, didn't he? And I didn't get his. That's a ripoff. There's something to that. It's also true with Justin Bieber, as we were talking about. Isn't he cool? We like his music partly because a lot of people like his music. That might sound untrue, but if you don't think it's true, you're wrong, because it is true. Sorry that wasn't more profound, but it's just the facts. Simple fact that the reason we like Justin Bieber's music is because everybody else does, except for the people who hate his music, which actually makes him more popular, because the more you talk about how awful Justin Bieber's music is, the more you're going to listen to it. Or other people will listen to it. It's true. I mean, maybe I've only said bad things about Justin Bieber in this show, but because I keep saying Bieber, you're going to, the next time you see or hear or become exposed to something in that nature, you're going to be like, oh yeah, that time that guy talked about that. And then you make that connection and bam. There's something that a very famous and successful businessman, P.T. Barnum, said once, which is that he was a circus guy who made a lot of money in the circus by swindling people. But that's not the point. What is the point? What he said was, there's no such thing as bad publicity. He said, even if they're just saying the worst things about you in the news, you're winning because they're talking about you in the news. So if they're like, your product causes cancer and it killed my mom, like, yes, put that in the newspaper, tell all your friends, because if people will be like, wow, that guy has a product. I need to be thinking about that. And pretty soon they're buying your product. They'll forget about the cancer. They're like, I don't know if this will kill my mom or not. I better buy it. It happens. It happens. So I'm trying to trap his queen about 20 moves too late here. Think I can do it? Because if I put this bishop here, Oh no, I've just blundered my bishop. I was imagining a future in which I got a couple moves in a row, but that's not happening. Let's type in the chat because this is a kind of a moment for me after having blundered my bishop. So as you can see, it's very difficult to defeat someone with such a large rating. Especially if you're busy talking about products that kill your mother while causing cancer. It's very distracting. So, in the opening, he says, black have to play one. Oh, sorry, I hit my own microphone. How could I be so clumsy? Oh, yeah, I've lost my rook and my bishop. But don't worry, he won't notice this. No, he noticed that. I might have to resign the game. No, I would never have to resign. You're always allowed to just get checkmated instead. So he just blundered his pawn. What a new... In the opening, black needed to play c4, and then it's unclear. Okay, so what he's saying is, and this is so typical of strong players, they're like, well, you know what you did? You know what you did? You made a mistake on the first move. Oh, thanks, man. Next game, I'll make a different mistake on the first move. I appreciate that pointer. He actually helped me out. He's like, you should have moved here. So now my game's going to be a lot better. I'll make a huge mistake on the second move. Upgrade. Yes, thank you, strong player. Appreciate the tip. Mango Town says he got his master's in music theory and composition. Oh, and he has 4 interesting music sessions. Oh, you should check that chat out right now. Oh, I'm out of time. I didn't get checkmated and I didn't resign. Cool story. They're in the chat right now. There's 8 links to different music suggestions from a guy who got a master's in music composition. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're like, wow, I wanted to see that. Too bad. You can't. It's in the chat. Here's what I'll do for you just to make your life horrible, because that's pleasing to me. If I click this button, right down, where's the button? This button. Yeah. So now you can see those links over there. See those links? My finger is getting cut off. Ow, my finger, bring that back. If you type in those links, you have to type them in. Okay, pause the video because I'm about to take it away. Okay, now I'm taking it away. Then you can go hear those music suggestions. That's how hard your life is. If you want to watch live, though, this is broadcast live, twitch.tv/ChessWhiz every Sunday at 3 p.m. GMT, which changes to 4 p.m. GMT twice a year because of daylight savings time. So just think of it as 11 a.m. Eastern, and then you can convert that more easily because it stays 11 a.m. Eastern year-round. That was pretty fun. Guys, that was pretty fun. Next episode, we're going to do a variant where you try to get all your pieces forward, and then you win. But I mean all your pieces, like your pawns. Oh, did I say pieces? Your pieces and your pawns. It's going to be an interesting chess variant, so that should be fun as well. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.